Good evening, everyone. Let me begin with a simple question. Are you depressed? Many people hesitate to answer that question honestly. Some say no immediately. Some smile and pretend everything is fine. And some simply stay silent. Depression is one of the biggest silent battles people fight today. It does not always show on the face. A person may be laughing outside but struggling deeply inside. But today I want to talk about something difficult yet important. I want to talk about personal responsibility, awareness, and the power we have to fight back. Sometimes, and I say this with honesty and respect, we also play a role in allowing ourselves to drift into negative situations. Human beings are the most intelligent creation on this planet. We have the ability to think, analyze, plan, and choose direction for our lives. Yet many times we ignore warning signs. We keep making decisions that slowly push us towards stress, anxiety, and eventually depression. Maybe we ignore our health. Maybe we ignore toxic environments. Maybe we ignore the people around us. Maybe we ignore our own emotional needs. And little by little, without realizing it, we lose balance. But here's another truth. Depression does not appear overnight. It usually grows slowly. It builds up through small habits, unhealthy routines, negative thinking, and unaddressed stress. And when it finally arrives, many people refuse to accept it. They say, "No, I'm fine. It's just a bad day. It will pass." But delaying acceptance only makes the situation worse. Because when we deny the problem, we delay the solution. Acceptance is not weakness. Acceptance is the first step toward recovery. When you accept that something is wrong, you give yourself the opportunity to fix it. You give yourself permission to heal. And that brings me to the most important message I want to share today. You are stronger than your depression. Your mind may tell you that you are tired, broken, or defeated. But that is not the truth. The truth is that every human being has an incredible ability to rebuild themselves. History is full of people who fell into darkness and came back stronger. Athletes who lost everything and returned to win championships. Entrepreneurs who failed multiple times before building successful companies. Ordinary people who fought through the hardest phases of their lives and came out with stronger character. What did they all have in common? They chose to fight. Not once, not twice, but every single day. And that is what I want you to remember. You are a fighter, not a victim, not someone who is meant to lose. A fighter. But fighters do not win by thinking only once. They win by building habits every day. If you want to stay away from depression, you cannot wait for motivation to appear. You must build a lifestyle that protects your mind. Start with small daily habits. Take care of your physical health. Exercise, even if it is just a walk. Feed your mind with positive information instead of constant negativity. Spend time with people who support you rather than people who drain your energy. Create goals, even small ones, that give your life direction. Most importantly, control the way you speak to yourself. Many people are their own worst critic. They constantly tell themselves they are not good enough, not successful enough, not strong enough. But imagine if a fighter stepped into the ring thinking he was already defeated. He would lose before the fight even started. Instead, fighters step into the ring believing they will win. And you must do the same in life. Every morning when you wake up, remind yourself, I am strong. I am capable. I am moving forward. I will win my battles. Because mindset shapes reality. If you constantly see yourself as broken, your actions will reflect that. But if you see yourself as a warrior who is rebuilding, your actions will slowly start transforming your life. Remember, progress does not have to be fast. It just has to continue. Some days you will feel strong. Some days you will feel tired. Some days you will feel like giving up. But the real victory is not stopping. Even small steps forward are still steps toward recovery. And if you ever feel that the burden is too heavy to carry alone, remember something very important. You are not alone. Talk to someone you trust. A friend, a family member, a mentor, a counselor. Asking for support is not weakness. It is wisdom. Even the strongest fighters have coaches, teams, and supporters in their corner. Life is not about never falling down. Life is about how many times you stand back up. So if you are struggling today, remember this message. You are intelligent. You are capable. You are stronger than you think. Build better habits. Protect your mental health. Surround yourself with positive influences. And most importantly, see yourself as what you truly are, a winner, a fighter who refuses to lose. Thank you